Hello everyone, Parallytub here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. I think I got over whatever was making me salty before. I don't know where that was coming from. But we're moving on to Nazeebo now. He is, if I had to guess, he's probably one of my best characters. Like, if I had to make a list, I would probably say that Nazeebo is my third or fourth best character. He's definitely top 5 material. I went on a binge of videos for Nazeebo a while ago, back when he was just ridiculously overpowered because of some of the changes to his spiders, but there was one build that I didn't do back then, so we're gonna do it today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Sky Temple map today. At level 1, we are going to go for Death Ritual. This is going to make us very tanky throughout the course of the game. Pretty much a go-to talent on Nazeebo, in my humble opinion. Hi. The friendly team, the Lost Vikings, Nazeebo, Leoric, Diablo, and Vakla. The enemy team, Vakla, Abathur, Diablo, Sergeant Hammer, and Salami and Shalanore. I enjoyed that way too much. We have Vikings on our team. Are they all together? What are they doing? Where's Eric? Oh, there he is. Hello, little Eric. Are you so swift, Eric? Look at you go. I didn't know his hat half falls off when he's going that fast. That's crazy. All right. So Nazeebo's abilities is Q throws out a jar of spiders, and it's as terrifying as I'm sure you can already imagine it being. His W ability spawns a wall of zombies around a target area. Hey, guess who forgot to turn their webcam on? Don't worry, I just nailed it. It's fine. And his E ability throws out toads at his targets. This is crazy. Everything he does is just fucking terrifying. Everything. So we're going to try to use that to our best ability today, throwing out toads on Diablo here. We're going to be dealing some considerable damage. Where am I going? One of the most important things you can do as Nazeebo in the early game, especially when you go for the Death Ritual talent like I did, is just get last hits, man. It's so important. It's so important that whenever anything dies, it has to have poison on it. Otherwise, you're just going to fall off in the late game. I've had games where I have 400 stacks of Death Ritual. I believe every 500 you get it, or at every 100 stacks you get an extra 500 health. I became the tankiest specialist known to man because of this talent. You just have to spend the time to generate the stacks. It becomes very important that you do that. Look at that zombie wall. I've played Nazeebo before, look. The enemy team, it looks like they're kind of pushing us out of middle here. But Leoric isn't even trying to go for top yet. Not too sure why. We are going to hit level 4 pretty soon, and we'll be able to pick our next talents. These are things that you already know. I don't know why I'm telling you. Looks like these guys are going to have this just fine, so I'm going back to lane to get more stacks. Very important. Very, 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 very important. And this is why oftentimes when you see me play Nazeebo, I'll have the highest XP contribution. It's because I just take the time when it's necessary, and I know my team is doing fine, to come get more stacks. I'm always thinking about the late game. Let's see. At level 4. Let's go for spawn additional corpse spiders. This really isn't going to play into our build very much, but it should increase our overall damage output. And the reason for that, I don't want to tell you yet. I'm not even going to put the damn strategy in the title. I'm going to make you figure this shit out as we're going. What do you think I'm doing? I haven't done a video on it before. It's a Nazeebo build. There you go. Those are all of your clues. Looks like we're still trying to contest top. No team really wants to finish that off. I'm just getting stacks, man. I'm getting stacks, bruh. Look at these body blocks. Who do you think you is? Who do you think you is? Fight my zombies. Stop fighting me. I don't like it. Go away. Right, well that was easy. He just kind of listened to me. Looks like we did lose one of the... Oh, you were being really smart. I don't like it. All right, sitting there, you think about what you did. You sitting there, you think about it. That's actually, that was really dumb of me, but good of him. You know what I mean? We do have some crowd control going out on Vala, but she is going to take down a Viking before she dies. Now, I'm not going to have highest XP contribution in this game, or at least I shouldn't have. because the Vikings are able to soak every lane if they choose to do so. All right, here we go. Are you ready? Are you ready? Fresh corpses. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. We're going there. We're going there. What does fresh corpses do, you may be asking? It reduces the cooldown of zombie walls by 4 seconds. That's what fresh corpses does. Have you figured out what the build is yet? I think I just gave it away a little bit with all of my excitement. Maybe a little bit. Don't come back. I don't want you here. We are going for a zombie wall build on Nazeebo. With some of his changes that happened not long ago, you're able to reduce your cooldowns by a very significant amount. And we're going to be trying to trap as many of these motherfuckers in these motherfucking walls as we motherfucking can. You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Now, this may not be the best comp for that. I don't know if there is a good comp for that. In the enemy team, all of them except for Salami does have a way of getting out. So, you know, the effectiveness may vary depending on what you're going up against. But yeah, we can just throw these things out. All of a sudden, we have a 6-second cooldown on our zombie wall, and it's only going to get better as the game progresses. I'm actually really excited. I'm really excited to try this. I have tried it once before on a live stream, and I was able to zombie wall my friend Keisha every 4 seconds. And I had a lot of fun with it. She was on my team, of course. Like, why would I use zombie walls on enemy? That doesn't make any sense. You're being crazy. All right, catching Volish. She can easily get out of that, though, with her vault ability. We're going to have to go Sippy Cup really quick and then help out with this. I don't have any abilities off cooldown, so that's why I'm kind of just bailing. Zombie wall is going to catch Salami Eshalanore, and we are going to take him down. Unfortunately, the enemy team's Diablo diving into my whole team was still able to take me down. Now, no one's on this right now, and 2 people are dead. Temple? But the majority of the team is just kind of in the middle lane. Now the Vikings deciding that they don't want to help, they're just going to leave. All right, a little weird. A little weird, I'm not going to lie. Fuck it. Since we're going for a weird build anyway, let's go for Ravenous Spirit, I hope. Diablo's gonna get Apocalypse now. Oh, that was a dumb decision. Alright, well, we have Ravenous Spirit. We're never gonna be able to use it. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Let's land this zombie wall here on the enemy team Salami Eshalanore. Let's go ahead and ult him as well. That's gonna completely melt him. Alright, that was the one time we're gonna be able to use Ravenous Spirit this whole game. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed that spectacle. Meanwhile, up top, Vala and Sergeant Hammer just sieging everything. We still haven't killed any of their tier 1 structures, even though we got the temple. Diablo, Leoric, and Vala all now pushing bottom, so that should change pretty quick. Stack update, we are at 68, which means we have an extra 340 HP. It's a pretty big deal. And that's only going to continue to get better as the game progresses. Gonna go ahead and zombie wall this hammer, even though I know she can get out of it. Alright, I'm just trying to force her back. Looks like the friendly team fighting down here is running into a little bit of trouble as the enemy team moving in pretty aggressively. I did see... Oh, good, he got lightning breath. I did see a slug in here somewhere. Sergeant Hammer now moving in. Let's go ahead and try to save our Diablo. That zombie wall will cut off Hammer from pressing in any further. Unfortunately, I'm going to die now, though. Let's go ahead and try to make something happen here. That'll work. That'll work. The zombie wall build, ladies and gentlemen, it's working. And then the frogs are going to stop him from chasing me on his mount. We just saved Diablo's fucking life, only to be driven back by another Diablo. These mirror match games do get confusing from a commentary point of view. It really does. All right. Just focusing on stacks. Up to 72 now. That number's still rising. 73, 74, 76. We just skipped some numbers in there. And again, every time we get one of these walls, we become tankier and tankier and tankier. Or every time we get one of these last hits. Now, we are going to start to take the build up to the next level. We are going to go for zombie walls. Deal more damage and uproot. Because why not? Because... Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, shit. Yeah, walk into that. He almost did it. Did you see that? Did you see? Actually, you know... Maybe we should just increase our... No, fuck it. We're going zombie wall. We're going to do zombie wall. I do think that increasing our range just might be better. Let's go ahead and ult here. Ult, of course, going in on Sergeant Hammer, who's also being hit by the Imperial ship from the Vikings. Not bad. Can we get this kill too? Yes, we can. Oh, very good engage by the friendly team there. So, I already know that they're going to have this just fine. And I'm just going to be like, you know what? It's time to get some stacks. Let's just get some stacks, bro. Time to get some stacks. Up to, coming up on 80 right now. So once we get 100, we will have 500 more HP. And it is important to get these stacks for another reason, because you're going to be spending a lot of mana with this build as we continue to progress it. It is not done. This is not its final form. So it is important that you have enough mana to spam all of your abilities constantly. And of course, you do get mana from the other portion of the Death Ritual talent. It's not only a health increase, it's a mana increase as well. Diablo deciding to leave. Our friendly Diablo holding down the point, doing a lot of good work down there. And I'm just going to try to keep everyone else back. We'll just zombie wall right in the middle here. I thought that was going to do a little bit more. The Entomb coming out from the friendly Leoric. Let's get in here with some spiders. The enemy team Salami going to have a hard time getting away from that. All right, they're now looking like they want to move in here. Let's go ahead and get a zombie wall ready. There we go. And I'm just going to move to the back here, and I'm going to recall. Bye, Diablo! Bye! See you later! All right, now at this level range, this is when we take it to the next level. Hardened Focus. While above 80% life, your basic ability cooldowns regenerate 50% faster. This is where we start to just throw zombie walls out for days. This is where we start to spam damage like crazy. I doubt we're number one on damage. We're actually pretty close. Sarvala's damage is not very high. Sergeant Hammer's damage on the enemy team is double mine right now. So, I mean, we could have been doing a lot more damage if we changed up our build in the early portion of the game. But if we position properly, this is where it'll start to change. We can really make up a lot of ground here. Now, one thing I could have changed is in the early game, or the talent tier before this, getting Things of the Deep increases the range of all of our abilities. That could be a big deal versus this Sergeant Hammer here. It would allow me to zone a little bit more and still poke away at her. But it also has some synergy with us staying at just high health. I mean, that's important, right? Let's go ahead and Vengeful Spirit this right on top of the Salami of Shalinore. We're going to take him down, boys. We're going to take him down. Downtown Julie Brown, whatever that means. And now the enemy team, I mean, their Sergeant Hammer just has some really, really good positioning. She was able to deal enough damage to me there to take me out of my super strong floor. I'm just going to die, huh? Okay. All right. Yeah, that was a mistake. Should have gone with the increased range. We do have 100 stacks, which means we have 500 bonus health and 300 bonus mana, which is going to allow me to spam my abilities more, but I have to make sure that I stay high health. So this will go better when you have a support on your team, for sure. A good Entomb is going to trap the enemy team's Diablo, but again, Sergeant Hammer back here with just perfect positioning in a spot where she can siege us, but we would have a really hard time getting to her. Very nice Sergeant Hammer play on the enemy team. We're going to be respawning here in 15 seconds, and we could try to make our way up and help. Looks like all the Vikings are dead, unfortunately. Never mind. Now they're back. They're back on the field. I don't know. I was going somewhere else with that. What are their talents so far? Everything going into Belog, and then Olaf in the late game. Interesting. I am very much aware that I have to play the Lost Vikings in this series, and I hope you all are very much aware that they are nowhere near as good as they used to be, and I was never that good at them in the first place. So it looks like Vala down here by herself. Let's see what she does when I walk up. You could, oh, okay. She has that Sergeant Hammer assistance. I see. Well, I guess you could just have this. I guess I'm just gonna give this to you. We did poke at her a little bit, but ultimately we didn't do anything to actually move her off of that point. I couldn't really go in there with Sergeant Hammer being her backline. And let's get some more stacks. We're up here supporting the team. We're with the team. If they need help, we can go help. Leoric wanting to go after this mercenary camp. Diablo's not here. I guess a couple members of their team are dead already too. I'm just gonna make it look like I'm pushing in like normal. Let's go ahead and throw out a zombie wall. Pretty decent zombie wall. That'll deal some damage to Sergeant Hammer when they uproot. But not a ton. She does have that Abathur top hat. That is making her very scary, very hard to deal with. And again, we can just zombie wall this and spirit her and take her down. Beautiful. Sergeant Hammer out of the fight. Their highest damage dealer out of the fight. That was nicely done, actually. I'm pretty proud of that. Now the enemy team's Vala is spinning and winning inside of the Entomb. We've had some pretty good Entombs coming out from our Leoric. Let's go ahead and set up here for some zombie wall action. Oh, the enemy team moving in. I'm just going to get out of his... Whoa, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead, everybody. Dead. Dead means I'm dead. I tried to throw down a zombie wall to catch Diablo right at the end there, but he just pulled me out of position pretty damn quickly. So we're just going to upgrade our spirit. Pretty much if you ever take the level 10 spirit, you should take the time to get the level 21 as well. It just makes it do everything better. Increases the range of Ravenous Spirit by 50% and the movement speed by 30%. So basically you can just attack better. You can follow through with kills a lot better than you would be able to normally. So it's just an upgrade in every way, actually. It doesn't increase the damage, but it increases your effective damage. You get what I'm saying? You can actually stick to a target a lot better. I do regret not getting the range increase at level 10, but we have seen the uproot zombies actually going in and dealing a little bit of damage. If we go ahead and check damage done, we're still trailing behind our Vala just a little bit, but the enemy team, man, their Kel'Thas, their Sergeant Hammer, their Vala, they're all doing some work. They're all doing some work. It is worth mentioning that we have a much tankier front line than the enemy team, so they are able to just deal more damage because of that fact. Diablo with a very aggressive lightning breath right on top of the point is actually going to help Leoric secure a kill on Sergeant Hammer. The enemy team's Vala now moving forward with a copy of Vala from Abathur. They're going to be able to deal a ton of damage. The copy's still out looking for blood, but we do have that giant now pushing the bottom lane. So we're just going to go ahead and get our poison on all that shit. It's going to die. I'm really happy that the enemy team's Diablo did not go for Apocalypse. We would just be screwed. So let's go ahead in here. We'll kill the Salami. Oh, it doesn't matter if you blink, baby girl. I'm going to get you anyway. Yes, come to me. Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, she did more. She did a lot more damage than I was expecting. Did she go for Q build? Oh no, she's an auto attack. She's all auto attack. She hit me with blood for blood and then she just melted me. Wow, I was not expecting that. That hurt. Leoric deciding to res right on top of the boss just basically means he's dead and we're going to have to wait for Leoric to come back to life again. No, he is going to disengage with the creepy walk. Okay. So, I haven't really felt the cooldown reduction on zombie wall in these team fights. My zombie walls haven't been that good this game. They're usually phenomenal. So we need to show off the build. We actually need to show off the premise because I've just been playing like a normal Nazeebo right now. We really need to drill home the fact that I can just zombie wall these motherfuckers whenever I want to. Oh, there he is. Are you gonna stay there? Stay there, please. No, don't move. Stay right there. I'm coming for you. Oh, you little slug. Oh, you little fucking slug. We have vision of this because of this temple here, by the way. Or this Zilnaga shrine or whatever those things are called. Oh, yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Don't move. Here we go. Coming in hot. No! Oh, you fucking slug. He didn't know I was coming. Oh, he had 6 cents. He had the gamer sense. The gamer sense told him. Okay, well, I need to be very careful here. Let's just do this. Kill their Kel'Thas, whatever that fuck's name is. Salami and Shalanore, fucking shit. We have the enemy team's Vala. Is she looking to kill me? What is she doing? She left. Okay. Alright, let's get some stacks and then head top, I guess. He's just going to leave right when I get there again, though. Diablo moving in, though. Should have enough crowd control to secure that kill. Here we go. Interrupting the burrow. Yeah, he's going to get this no problem. After you interrupt the burrow, he can't go anywhere. The deep tunnel. All right. Okay. So we kind of have a lull in the action. Let's get some stacks, bro. Let's get some stacks. No objectives going on. No one on the team's really pushing in any direction at all. So I'm just going to stay here and I'm going to stack up. The problem I had with our Nazeebo in the last game was, like, while important shit was going on, he was just drifting off to do his own thing. It is always important to be thinking about your stacks, and mine could be a lot higher, but it's also important to be by your team so you can help in team fights or help get objectives. I shouldn't have to say that, though. You guys already know that. Alright, getting top bruisers. That's going to push directly into the enemy team's keep. Let's go ahead and zombie wall. Oh man, he's mad. Are you mad because I keep ulting you? We have a good position here. We just need to wait on our cooldown a little bit more. The enemy team looks like they're pretty much completely backed up, though. They're going to go ahead and leave. All right. Well, let's go for objectives. That minion wave will push in just fine. It doesn't need our help at all. Let's come in here on this Dibbles. Are we above 80% health? I don't think so. All right, we'll just throw those out, get this going a little bit. Now, where are you going? Okay. The zombie wall I was about to put down was awful. So let's put one here. Okay. Sergeant Hammer's up top, but Vala is killing our Diablo in middle, so I'm coming to help. She's going to be really good at killing Diablo, but we're really good at killing Vala when we catch her with the surprise spirit, you know what I'm saying? And now I'm just going to stand in here with my zombies. They're protecting me a little bit, and we're going to be good to go, man. It looks like our Vala was killed up top, probably by the Sergeant Hammer. I didn't quite look. I was too busy doing this, but we are getting the middle temple, which is going to be dealing damage to the enemy team's core. Now let's just go try to push in, I suppose. We did see the enemy team's Abathur there momentarily. No, I'm not going to try to push in by myself. That's a bad call. Let's go get some mercenary camps. Yeah! The enemy team actually up at the top temple, but a little too late for us to actually do anything about it. So, are we above 80%? We're probably... No, I don't think so. Let's go Sippy Cup. Okay, so this is the cooldown. Here we go. It's supposed to have a 14-second cooldown. All right, I like it. And then right when the zombie wall's done, basically right when the zombies dissipate from that ability, we're able to spawn another zombie wall. That's not bad. I have not been using it enough, though. I have not been showing that off enough in these fights. I'm going to try to change that. I'm just going to start throwing them out all over the place. My stacks could be a lot higher. So, I mean, we would be able to fund that with our mana a little bit more normally. Well, we are going to have to move as Diablo's coming in on me. Let's go ahead and zombie wall him right here. Perfect. Perfect. He is able to kill the zombie wall with that fire aura thing that he has. Vala, stay back. I'm not kidding. I'll fucking kill you. I'll fucking kill you. Not going to be able to chase into the spin to win, but the Vikings coming in with the Imperial ship. Now we should just go in the game. We should just go in the game. No reason not to. They're wanting to boss core bros. They're wanting to boss, but the obvious thing is to kill the core. There's 3 people dead. Come on now. Come on now. What's up with that quick match mentality? No one ever wants to end the game. Here we go. They're coming in after a very long delay. We take down Salami Shalanore, right? There we go. Okay, now see, look, we could just kill the core. Wasn't that easier than taking boss, waiting for all of them to respawn? Of course it was. Of course it was. Well, there you go, guys. That's the cooldown reduction zombie wall build. We're not going to live to... Oh, yes, we are. We are going to live to see the end. That living bomb's not going to blow up on me. All right, cool. Not the best build at all. We made some plays with it, though. We got some shit done. Let's go ahead and look at the stats at the end, because I honestly wasn't looking at them too much. Our damage was nowhere near as high as it could have been. Our siege damage was a little lacking, too. Got 6 kills, 4 deaths, and 12 assists. So, you know, it was okay. It was okay. If you want to try the build for your own, or what the fuck just happened with my words? If you would like to try this build on your own, you can follow along at home with these talents. Death Ritual, because you need health and mana to make anything meaningful happen. Corpse Spiders, because why not, really? Fresh Zombie wall cooldown reduced by 4 seconds. Ravenous Spirit, we got a lot of kills with that. Essentially, the strategy is you put your zombie down and then you blow up the person in the middle with your spirit. Then zombie walls deal 50% more damage, and you spawn zombies that chase after people after it's reached its full duration. That seems good. I ended up liking it towards the end, but increased range also makes you a lot safer, and that talent's at the same tier. So maybe go for that as an alternative. Hardened Focus, while above 80%, life, your basic ability cooldowns regenerate 50% faster. What is wrong with me? Do I need to sleep? What is the problem? Basically, your cooldowns are lowered so you could zombie wall more. It's good. It's really good. And then the upgrade Annihilating Spirit just makes it do everything better. Nazeebo's changed a lot throughout the course of the game, and I didn't talk about any of that today, and I apologize. I was so fixated on this new build. But basically, he's in a really good spot right now. He has a lot of really good build diversity. You can build him so differently and still have a meaningful impact on the game. And I really do think that Nazeebo is a model for what every character in the game should be striving for. Let's look at his talents. He has the Corpse Spider build, which is just fantastic. It can deal consistent damage to a single target. He has the Frog build, which gives him amazing sustain and allows him to just deal massive amounts of AoE and siege damage. He has the auto attack poison build, which is actually really, really fun. And then, of course, the cooldown reduction zombies build. All very, very different play styles. And they can be used, more importantly, they can be used with either of the ultimates that he has. Just a fantastic character. I highly recommend you check him out. He can do a lot more damage than what I showed off today with the Spider and Toad build. And he really is a lot of fun. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.